This is what we know. It emerged that Khalid Massoud was on WhatsApp just 2 minutes before he unleashed his attack that claimed the lives of 4 people and injured dozens more. He was on the messaging app at 2:37. Amber Rudd said on the Andrew Marr show, we need to make sure that organisations like WhatsApp, and there are plenty of others like that, don't provide a secret place for terrorists to communicate with each other. We need to make sure that our intelligence services have the ability to get into situations like encrypted WhatsApp. I'd like to ask Tim Cook, who's the CEO of Apple, to think again about other ways of helping us work out how we can get into the situations like WhatsApp on the Apple phone. They should be on our side. So, Alice, very simply, first of all, because there will be people, obviously, who will think, well, I've never heard of WhatsApp, I don't even know what it is. There's another one, there's Telegram, there's Signal, there are lots of them. So, so what are they?
They are encrypted services. It's very important. Other services are available where, say, Facebook Messenger, if I send you a message, it's encrypted until it reaches the Facebook server, and then it's sort of out there, they can access it, and then it goes on to you. Encrypted end-to-end means if I send you a message, it cannot be accessed between my key and your key. There isn't any kind of keyhole in between. There isn't any access. That is the whole point of it, is encrypted for security. There are many, many uses for this encrypted service. Of course, financial institutions, our banking. It's very, very important that we have this encrypted surface, these surfaces. So that's what WhatsApp is in particular. We don't know if this man sent a message. We know he was on it. So when Amber Rudd said WhatsApp aren't providing the information, they can't, and that's the point of it.
OK, all right. Well, Nick, you heard this, you know all of this information, and yet you were horrified that WhatsApp are behaving like this.
I just refer to what you just read out. Was it WhatsApp are saying that the protection of their customers' privacy is more important, or words to that effect?
Well, their statement says, we are horrified by the attack carried out in London earlier this week, and we're cooperating with law enforcement as they continue their investigations. That's the official response.
What arrant, heartless rubbish. This is where people's lives have been taken. Now, I take on board the technical side of this, but if we go back to the dark days just after Fusilier Rigby was killed down in Woolwich, it is a fact that one of those murderers put out something on social media saying, I'm just about to go and kill a serving soldier or serving police officer. So that is what is in their heart. I don't know. It might be absolutely irrelevant what this killer put out. I have absolutely no idea. But that these agencies can set themselves apart when we're talking about crimes of this level.
Yeah.
I am not talking about routine snooping. I'm not talking about routine phishing. I'm talking about terror and acts such as that. I can't see an argument on their side. And they're at a summit on Thursday with the Home Sec. Let's see how it goes.
You're the expert in this field, so just explain this sort of end-to-end encryption. If they wanted to give that information out, should they want to, would they be able to? Does it exist for them to access?
No, because, as Alice said, it's end-to-end encrypted. In other words, nobody can see the content of that message. But it's a slippery slope. What we're trying to say here is, do we want to become North Korea? Do we want to have privacy or not? And the issue is that the intelligence agencies and the security agencies have all the legal aspects they need. Regulatory investigative powers last year was strengthened. They have what's called metadata, which is when something was sent, to whom, at what location. And the head of the NSA, the head of the CIA, has said we can kill terrorists with metadata. This is who, when, what, where, not necessarily the content. So it's absolutely the case. Yes, I agree that the technology companies will work with governments to stop terrorism, to get the bad guys.
Why can't they just decrypt this one message? I mean, if you say, well, don't open the back door, don't let the government in, whatever, why can't you just go and find this one?
Well, number one, they can't. Number two, in order to be able to do it, you would have to break the entire system of WhatsApp. So that means that you and I, everyone here who uses WhatsApp or Telegram or any of these other secure messaging services, it would mean that they are vulnerable to be broken. And that means, actually, it's a bit like saying, in order to keep us all safe from terrorists, let's unlock all the doors in Britain, and then so that the terrorists can't hide, but the burglars can get in.